Hi everybody, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shamika and I am going to give you guys an update on how my Zepbound journey is going. So if you're new here, I'm going to put the first video that I made when I started Zepbound. Is either going to be here, or once you click down on my description and you scroll to the bottom, you will be able to see all the videos that I linked or mentioned in this video. So let's get into my Zepbound journey update. So I have been on Zepbound for 10 months. I started it in April of 2024 and right now it is January 11th of 2025. Okay, so the last time that we spoke was actually in November of last year, 2024. So it's definitely time for an update. I owe that to you guys. So in the last video, I started the Zepbound 7.5 ml. Is it ml or mg? Because the girls want to tussle. Okay, so let me be sure I'm using it right, baby. So I started Zepbound 7.5 mg on July 17th and stayed on it for 2 months. Okay, once those 2 months ended, it was September 11th of 2024. I weighed at the beginning of the dosage. I was 278.7. On the last dosage on the 7.5 mg, I was 261.9 pounds. So this basically meant that I lost 16.8 pounds on the dosage before hitting my plateau. Once I was done with that, the next dosage strength was the 10 mg and I started that on September 18th and I stayed on until November 6th of 2024. When I began the dosage, I was at 262.6. Usually with Zepbound ones, what I noticed for myself is there's a slight elevation in weight right before I go down. I make a drop for it. Okay, so I was 262.6 pounds when I started the 10 ml dosage, and the last dosage of the 10 mg was November 6th, y'all, and I weighed in at 244.4 pounds before I hit my plateau. So that means that I lost 15 pounds in 2 months, almost 2 months, because the last dosage that I took, September, October, November. Oh no, that was actually 3 months. Okay, that's fine. My doctor didn't have a problem. I was losing weight slow, but I was still losing weight, so he kept me on it. Okay, so that meant that I lost 15 pounds before hitting a plateau. Baby, I'll take it. Okay, because if you remember, when I was just going to the gym and doing this by myself, I worked out for about 3 months before I actually lost 10 pounds. Okay, so being on the Zepbound meant that I lost an extra 5 pounds. I'll take it. You know, I'll take it. And I must say, when I first started my weight loss journey, I was not really cautious of what I ate. So I think that is also another part to play with my weight loss journey. It has another part to play with my weight loss journey. I started the 12 milligram dosage on November 13th of 2024 and I stayed on it for 1 month. I began the dosage December 14th and December 4th was my last dose. When I began taking the Zepbound, my weight was 246.2 pounds and my last dosage was 236.7, which means in that 1 month I lost 11.7 pounds and I did not hit a plateau while I came off of this dosage. It was just simply a miscommunication between my provider and I, and he accidentally provided the 12.5, but I just did not want to mess up like the injection days, so I just took the 12.5. And what I must say was on the 12 mg, I was hungry. Like, I felt my appetite. I had good bowel movements. So, you know, it really showed, like, when I was on the 12 mg, that, you know, I was really eating good. I was on top of my bowel movements. My water intake was proper. For that full month, most days I ate at home. I took my lunch to work, and it was just a really good month on the Zepbound for me. However, things that took a little turn when I started the 12.5 mg dosage. So let's get into that. So I started the 12.5 dosage December 11th, and I took my last dosage January 11th. When I started the dosage, I was 234.4 pounds. And as of today, January 11th, I am 227 pounds, which means that I lost 6.7 pounds. Now, before I break it down, I'm so happy to be saying that number, because this time last year I was 315 pounds. Okay, so I thank God for that, and I am so proud of myself going to the gym, doing my Zepbound, working out at home. I'm proud of myself. Let's talk about it. So the only reason why I have lost 6.7 pounds on this first dosage, I must say that water intake has been hard since I'm on this dosage. I don't know what it is. I just can't get my water in. So that's something that I have to work on as I continue my journey on the 12.5 mg dosage. What is another thing? My bowel movements. I have not really been paying attention to my bowel movement, and I know that's another reason why it is only 6.7 pounds. So with this next upcoming week, bowel movement and water intake is something that I'm really going to pay attention to. Also, my vegetables and my fruits, I have to now really start back eating more of those things. But 227 pounds is a blessing, okay? So yeah, y'all, before I really get into it, I just want to show you guys what the 12.5 mg dosage look like. So this color is actually blue, if you could see it right here, compared to the other colors, which I think was yellow and pink, I believe. I'm not too sure, but this one, the 12.5 mg, is blue. If you want to know how to inject yourself with Zepbound, I'm going to put the video on top here so you could see how easy it is. For my girls who hate needles, I promise you, you only going to see the needle if you're looking for the needle. And yeah, you don't see it go into you. Once you push that button, you just gotta really just hold it there for like 30 seconds and then remove it and clean the area. Let's get into my total weight loss. So when I began Zepbound, I was 305 pounds, and right now I'm currently 227.7 pounds, which means that I lost 77.3 pounds. And then total. Now, when I say total, this basically means when I committed to my weight loss journey. When I committed to my weight loss journey, I was 315 pounds. And right now I am 227.7 pounds, which means that I lost 87.3 pounds. Yes! So y'all, I'm so happy about that. So let's talk about some things that I did to really help me along this journey. So what I did was I focused on most of the days, I focused on trying to eat clean, trying to take something that my sister cooked to work. Okay, this week I didn't really do so good, but yeah, last month, I must say, before I went on my trip, I did pretty good at taking food to work. I got up early to pack my lunch, or I packed it the night before. 2, I made sure I get my protein in and reduce the amount of carbs. I also made sure that I had something green on my plate, something, lettuce, tomato, carrot. My sister liked making these nasty spinach. I had some of that. Make sure I had something green on my table. Another focus of mine was my water intake. I really increase my water. My coworkers would be like, Shamika, you drink so much water. I don't understand how you don't go to the bathroom often. Y'all, I promise you, after you finish, drink all that water and your body do a flush, and you keep letting your body know, this is how much water I'm going to give to you on a daily basis, your body adjusts to it. Like, I probably go to the bathroom like 3-4 times max at work, and sometimes not even 3 times, literally sometimes twice for the day I go to the bathroom at work. So get your water in. Another thing was magnesium, introducing magnesium and zinc into my diet. That helped. It helped with bowel movements. Right now I have cut poppy out of my diet a lot, and that could also be another reason why I have not been going to the bathroom, because I rarely drink poppy, because Pierre usually the one to bring me the poppy, but since he don't really bring me lunch or anything like that anymore. Wow, because my vlog didn't see you. But anyway, y'all, that's my niece. So yeah, so now that Pa don't really bring me lunch anymore, I don't really have poppy anymore, so I rarely drink poppy, and I haven't been on top of my magnesium recently. But yeah, those are the two things that really help with your bowel movement. You could also drink Olipop. Olipop is really great for bowel movement. Vitamins. Get your vitamins in. Get your vitamins in. Magnesium, zinc. For me personally, I have prescribed vitamin D. Your girl vitamin D levels don't do so good during the winter, so I have prescribed vitamin D. Get you some. Have your doctor prescribe you some. Somebody prescribe you some. What I notice is that when I take my Zepbound, it could make me tired most times, but because I paired it with my vitamin D, it really reduced how tired I am. If you have achy bones, vitamin D. But don't quote me. Call up your doctor, make you an appointment, go see what your doctor say for you, because this is based on me and my body. Another thing I wanted to add to what are some things I did that really helped me lose weight was actually rotating my injection sites. So for a long period of time, I injected my stomach, because when I first tried to do my arm, when I first started this journey, I felt sick for a week, and I'm like, listen, I deal with people all day. I don't have time to be feeling sick and missing work and none of that. So I went back to just sticking my stomach, but I'll get like the side of my stomach itself, or my low parts of my stomach. That's really where I shut up. And when I say, because that area have been injected so much, like the irritation sites would be terrible. Like when I say itchy. So recently, if you follow my shorts, I started back injecting my arms, and when I say it suppressed my appetite all over again compared to when I was injecting my stomach. When I stuck my arm, it really cut down on the appetite. So if you're taking higher dosages and you still feel like you have your appetite, just stick another location. Now, when I did my research, because if I'm sticking myself somewhere, I need to see the girls that did it before, what was their side effects. So they said for their thigh, when they inject their thigh, they had pelvic, like their hip area would be inflamed and it would hurt. So baby, I knew that to myself, that I was not going to be injecting that side. Why? Because I sit down all day, which means I need this area to be as comfortable as possible. But if it's not you, then go ahead, give it a shot. But yeah, try rotating your injection site. If you try it once and you don't feel good, go ahead, inject another place, and then go back to it. Don't be scared because you felt sick or you had a side effect, you wouldn't go back and do it. Try it and try it again and see, because for me it worked. I felt like because I was injecting my arm, that is why I lost so much weight, because it came to a point when I was injecting my stomach, I felt like I was not losing a weight like I was when I first started. Now it could just be that your girl was hitting the gym 4 times for the week and cardio was your girl best friend. It could be that, but yeah, inject a different areas and see how it goes for you. Don't be scared. If it don't work out the first time, try it again in 2 months, 6 months. It's all up to you. So one of the questions that I wrote down was, how do I feel physically? So when I first started working at my current job, when I used to go up the stairs, I used to be huffing and puffing, holding my chest, okay? Because if you're new here, your girl lungs ain't the best, okay? She's getting there, but she ain't the best. But now with my weight loss, going to the gym, really including cardio in every workout that I do, going up those 3 flight of stairs is easy. Like, I get winded, but it's not winded where it's like, oh my god, I need some water, I need to sit down. It's not bad. Even when I go to the basement and come upstairs here in my house, is not as bad as before. So physically, I feel good. A little more confident to do certain things. It's still a chicken though, because that horseback ride that I went on, baby, I was terrified. Watch my birthday vlog, y'all. It's either gonna be here or here. If you missed it, or if you're new here, be sure to check it out. It's a really good video. I'm really proud of it. I love it. But yeah, so physically, I'm doing great. Now, mentally, how do I feel mentally? Mentally, I could be much better, but because I have always been a big girl to society, now I'm just less bigger than I was last year. But around this size, sometimes I still feel like that big girl, like, and I think that's pretty normal, because society's told me I'm obese. Society and the doctors told me I'm obese. So in my head, I'll always be obese. Well, it's a lot of psyche stuff that has to be undone. But as of right now, I still feel big. I know to myself that I'm not as big because I have to get a whole new wardrobe. But, mentally, I'm still big, Sometimes I eat way more than some days. And that's just something I have to accept. That just means that the next day I really have to cut back on the things that I eat. I make sure I really watch my diet, because the littlest thing could make you put on a pound. How do I feel internally? So the reason why I put that question was because, back when I was like, let's say 315 pounds, my blood pressure was high. My blood sugar was slightly elevated. It wasn't really nothing, but the doctor was like, you really have to be careful. She gave me this whole plan and stuff. Because the pressure was high, I had to go to the cardiologist. And then the lungs wasn't, doing what it should. Y'all, the lungs are still struggling, but that is not the point. Okay, I got an asthma pump. Okay, but I must say internally, my insides feel good. It's recently the knees just hurting, y'all, and it's probably because it's cold. I have not really been layering up. When I say I feel the cold in my bones, oh my god, it's like I'm really getting but yeah, y'all, internally, I'll say I'm a 8 out of 10. If the knees not hurting, I'll say 10 out of 10. But yeah, internally, I'm okay. If you want to see before and after pictures, I'm also going to put the short right here. Be sure to check that out. But if you want to see what 227.7 pounds look like, this is what it looks like. This video was taken today. So yeah, y'all. I also have pictures and videos on my Instagram and my TikTok. Mostly TikTok and shorts. I don't really have much on my Instagram. I have a few, but if you want to see like my journey more so in depth, check out TikTok, YouTube, as well as my Instagram highlights. It's gonna say fitness. That's where I actually started showing you guys, you know, me working out and stuff like that right before I transitioned to taking Zepbound, and then, you know, me still hitting the gym and trying to eat better, being constipated, not being constipated, everything. Another thing I want to quickly talk about is, do foods still taste the same to me, or do they not? So I must say some foods don't taste the same, especially fruits. Like when I say I can't stomach fruits like I used to, I just hate it so much. Like when I first started this journey, fruits was okay to me. Like I would throw the fruits, but literally I have not been even looking in the direction of fruits. So like usually I'll get like a tray of strawberries. I don't eat it like I used to. Like I would melt down some chocolate, eat the strawberry. I don't even do that. That's to tell you how I'm not really a fan of fruits. My sister usually will buy apples. I never reach for apples. Usually banana. Like a couple months ago I was going crazy for banana. Now I look at the banana and I'm like, I don't want that, but I have to, because the nutritionist was like, you know, if this poop seems a lot more like diarrhea, like that basically means I'm missing fiber, so I need more veggies and fruits. But baby, I can't get with the fruits. But what fruit I have been feeling for is watermelon and mango. Oh my gosh, like I know when summer come, I'ma kill myself on watermelon. But yeah, fruits is a 0 out of 10 for me right now. Super sweet stuff. Like if the cakes or candy is too sweet, like like yesterday I was eating mad cake. Yo, when I say my stomach hurt, it hurt. But that could just simply be because I overate the cake. But yeah, it hurt a little bit. I felt sick, like to throw up. So I can't overeat like I used to. Like when I overeat, like when I was on vacation for my birthday, I was like, oh pa, I felt like I ate too much and I had to run to the bathroom to throw some up, and that's how I went back to feeling good. So I can't eat like I used to, like literally. If I try to, throw up. So one of the girls asked me on TikTok, she was like, is it this natural, because she wants to start her journey. Friend, no, this journey was half natural, half weight loss shots. Okay, do I regret taking a drug as of today, January 11, 2025? I do not regret taking the shot. It's helped a lot. Somebody was like, I took my first shot yesterday, will be following you for more inspiration. Thank you, friend, look forward to seeing you. Somebody asked me how long did it take. This has been a 10-month journey. This other person was like, finally a queen that has my body shape or type 8. That's beautiful, I'm proud of you. Thank you, babe. And yeah, that's really it from my most recent weight loss journey vlogs. Okay guys, that is it for today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments if you have any questions. I'm always happy to answer. Bye.